G'day! In today's video I've got an Asus Experbook model B1502 and this one here has only got a 256 gig NVMe, and I want to replace that with a 512. I'm going to see if this Team Group MP33 512 gig would be compatible. To begin with, we're going to need to get in there. We'll start by taking all these screws out. I'll let you know if any of those screws are of different length. Just using a fairly standard size Phillips head screwdriver here. Hopefully all these screws are the same, which helps keep stuff consistent. And this one's meant to be an Asus business grade X laptop. I'm not sure what makes it in particular makes it business grade, but it's got a 15.6 inch screen, Wi-Fi 6E, 16 gig of DDR4, possibly DDR5, I'm not actually too sure on that one, we'll find out. Very well may just be soldered on RAM and non-expandable, but I guess we'll find that out. As we can see from the video here, we can see a lot of breathing space underneath, which I definitely like. That will usually come at the expense of durability though. Now, if I try and open it up from the side here, if I can find one of my plastic pry tools. Not sure which corner would be the best. Start over here near the front. No, I'll just get a small metal pry tool in there to begin. Hopefully I can get that just between the plastic, like so. And in, twist, I hear a single crunch. Then I can just scoot around the outer perimeter, like so. And that is getting us in. There we go. And looking at that, I'm loving the angle of that NVMe. This is straight. We're going off at a weird slight degree angle there. So we have a stick of DDR4 here, so that original 16 gig must be soldered onto the upper side of the board. So we do have expandability if required. Not essentially right away, but down the line of this laptop, it might, in probably a year or two, depending on the use case, may be worthwhile upgrading it to 32 gig of RAM. But at this point in time, I'm just going to stick with the 16, and I want to take this out. Have a single screw here, undoes, this will lift up, wiggle it out. We do have a little notch here and here. Do have a little thermal pad there. We have one NVMe drive here. If I can see a brand on there at a glance. No, I'm not really seeing a brand on there at all. No. Not really seeing. Oh, there we go. Micron. Anyway, throw that away for now. Grab another drive. We'll use the Team Group MP33, just a very budget NVMe drive. Slot it in here. So you can see that I'm just letting it rest there. And then we put it down and put a screw in it. While we've got it open, what else can be upgraded on this laptop? We have one 42 watt hour battery here. That would be replaceable if need be. We can upgrade the RAM. Video connectors up the top here. Going down the board. I believe this supports, or we'll be charging via Type C. So we have two Type Cs on here, both of which I'm assuming are going to support charging if one of them does get damaged. That's why there's a bit of extra bracing over the top here. Do have PD plus USB written on here, so power direct. That's where it supports its charging. You've got two ports if you do break one. Cooling going along here. I don't actually mind this cooling. Got a vent here, but also we have a spot over here with a duct in between. An effective use of the fan. And really not much else can be changed. RAM can be added. Wi-Fi can be updated if need be. But at the moment we have an Intel, what do we got here? An Intel AX 211N GW. So no real point changing that, as it's more than sufficient for most people. And we've just changed the NVMe drive. From here there's really not much more to do, apart from reassembly. Looking under here, we do have a bit of bracing You can see the container where the battery is going to live, but this is extremely flimsy. So if you step on this, it's probably going to break. Then again, if you step on a laptop, it's probably going to break. From here, push down, pinch it together. Should click as you go around it. Click, 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 click. There we go. And then all we need to do from there is put those Phillips head screws in. I'm going to reinstall Windows 10 off a USB stick, or sorry, Windows 11 off a USB stick, and then do a bypass so I don't need to make an account. And from there, this will be ready for the customer. I'm not sure if this does support Windows 10. Typically, newer devices, I don't bother using older operating systems unless it's already an older machine that's getting upgraded. So for example, if you had an 8th gen Intel processor that you've added more RAM to, then once you've added the more RAM to it, and added an NVMe drive, I'd probably do a reinstall of Windows 10 or 11, or Windows 10, probably to save a bit more on performance. Anyway, that's a completely different ramble. Anyway, I hope this helps you with your Asus Experbook, and I'm going to catch you guys later. Bye.